Knockout. She almost knocked me out at her workshop, but it's okay. I'm still here. I'm still Okay, so is that the last one? Oh, this is good. We're on schedule. So, okay, we have to say, how do I say? I want to just breathe for a minute because we have such a very, very special person here. Actually, I just do want to recognize that I also started a scholarship program. Ingenious of me to try to get somebody to help assist with my academy because we need assistance. So this young lady and her perseverance was just phenomenal. She tried to get into my 2017 class. She tried to get into my 2018 class, but it was just not her time to do it at those particular times. So when 2019 came, and I said, Carissa, I'm gonna start a scholarship program. She's like, I'm in. She was the first one to submit. She had to submit it in writing. She had to submit it to the person so that we can judge on it. She was the first, and she stayed on before. I admire her so much because this young lady fights for her life each and every day. And I will stand before you right now to say that I don't think I would be able to handle that. Because what do they say? God will only give you what you can handle. He did not give me that one on purpose because I would not be handling it too well. So I commend her. She's beautiful. She got like the bestest husband in the world because he supports her just unselfishly. So I can't say enough because I'll start getting all emotional on it too, and I know you don't want me to do that either. And she's a queen. So, Carissa, I want you to know that you're a queen forever. So your Academy Award says Queen Carissa Rose, so that if anybody ever says or tries to take your crown, you can always tell them, I am the Queen of Dreamsteerer Academy, and nobody can ever take that title from her ever again. She is Queen Carissa Rose, and I give her the award. I give her a double award because she is the most courageous, and she's also defying the odds. So come on up here, Carissa. With your crown, with your stature, everybody should stand for the queen because she represents a lot. Yes, we have to do that. We have to give her proper acknowledgement. We love her.
So I'm a little bit emotional. It's been a work week. So I might be a little jumbled up here, but I will do my best to keep it together. And it's definitely been a journey. As she said, I've been wanting to come since 2017 because I've seen everything her graduates have gone on and done, and just they've all been inspiring. And this year, when the class came around, I had decided I was ultimately an ambassador. In July, I was giving up my crown. It had been a busy year, and I had decided I have two titles this year actually. Ultimately an ambassador and Miss West Coast. So doing two titles was a lot of work, working in the community, mentoring other girls, giving back. And then I was like, you know what, I'm giving up my crown, I'm not going to compete for a while, and I'm going to take some time to do self-improvement. And just about the time I decided that was when her class came up. And I'm like, you know, financially, I'm like, I really can't do it right now. And then there was the scholarship. And I was like, this just seems to be signs from God that I at least need to try to go for it. And I did, and I just wrote my story and why I wanted to do it. And it's because as a child, in short, I was taught not to dream because my mother didn't believe in dreaming or didn't believe in a future for me other than physical daily abuse. So I had 12 years from age about 2 till I was 12 years old and put into foster care. I thought that was going to be my life, and I didn't think that I was going to be able to do anything other but live every day being abused. So now, you know, this class just seemed to inspire me to learn that you can dream and follow your dreams. I know what I've learned from the class has been a lot. I've learned we need to surround it's important the people we surround ourselves with. And I have learned a lot from the ladies that have been in the class. I've learned a lot from you and Beverly. I've learned belief, support, true sisterhood, and sincerity. Sincerity in people and how to tell if they're sincere. So as far as my dream, it was actually a dream back in my junior year of high school. I promised one of my teachers that I would write my autobiography, and I've always come up with some excuse, and my biggest excuse is I don't know how to start my first chapter. And I always kind of kept telling myself that that's, you know, the excuse, that's why I don't want to start. And then being diagnosed with this condition, it finally hit me at the end of the class that it's really not that, you know. It's because I'm afraid if I write the book or I start writing it, that something's going to happen to me and I'm going to die before I finish the book. And I don't want to leave something unfinished. So now I learned that that's my personal giant that I need to overcome. And that was a huge realization for me. So the first day of class, Dr. Will Moreland came in. And ever since then, I told Beverly that I knew this was the right place for me. This is where I needed to be right now after he talked, because he was so inspiring. And so my dream is to kind of follow in his footsteps, write my autobiography, and continue working on becoming a public speaker and inspiring others to defy their odds. So thank you, Beverly, for allowing me to work with me. Thank you for my scholarship. I'm just so happy to have made it here and just trying to keep it together.
Hubby, he takes all the pictures, he's there. Get up here, hubby, you have to be recognized. Come on. Because this is what he does. I have to acknowledge you.
Oh, yes.
And wait.
I am so sorry. My bad.
How could she miss it? How could she miss it?